Welcome to the Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. I'm your host, Paige Carter. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of the River Nile, staring up at the colossal pyramids of Giza. These ancient structures have withstood the test of time, serving as a testament to human ingenuity and architectural prowess. But what if these magnificent edifices were not entirely a product of human innovation? What if there was something more? Something extraterrestrial at play. As we delve into the realm of ancient astronauts, we must first examine one of the most enduring and perhaps controversial theories related to ancient civilizations, that of the intervention of extraterrestrial entities in the development of human societies. This notion posits that beings from other realms visited Earth thousands of years ago, sharing their advanced knowledge and technological skills with our ancestors, effectively jump-starting human civilization. One of the key elements of this theory is the astonishing architectural achievements of ancient societies. The pyramids of Egypt, the stone statues on Easter Island, the Nazca lines in Peru, and the mysterious ruins of Teotihuacan in Mexico, all these structures exhibit an incredible level of precision and sophistication that seem to defy the technological capabilities of their time. Take, for instance, the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was built with over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons. Despite the sheer size and weight of these blocks, they were arranged with an accuracy of within a fraction of a degree. Even today, with modern technology, replicating such a feat would be a monumental challenge. How, then, could an ancient civilization, supposedly devoid of advanced technology, accomplish such a task? The Ancient Astronaut Theory suggests that these civilizations had help, not from within, but from beings beyond our world. The theory points to various ancient texts and artworks as evidence. Hieroglyphs that appear to depict futuristic technology, ancient texts describing sky people or gods descending from the heavens, and artwork that seems to portray alien-like figures, are all cited as potential proof of extraterrestrial intervention. The question remains, though, how much of this is based on fact, and how much on speculation? While the Ancient Astronaut Theory is undeniably fascinating, it is also heavily debated. Critics argue that it undermines the achievements of our ancestors, attributing their accomplishments to external, otherworldly forces rather than human ingenuity. On the flip side, proponents of the theory argue that it opens up new avenues for understanding our past, offering explanations for phenomena that traditional archaeological and historical perspectives fail to fully explain. As we journey deeper into this subject, we must keep an open mind, carefully examining the evidence and entertaining the possibility that maybe, just maybe, we are not alone in this universe. The mysteries of our past may well hold the key to understanding our future. The theory of ancient astronauts has roots dating back thousands of years. It's not a modern invention, but a hypothesis that has been in the minds of humans since we first looked up and wondered what lies beyond our atmosphere. It's painted in the cave walls of our ancient ancestors, written in the texts of early civilizations, and carved into the stone structures that have withstood the test of time. The Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, left behind tablets with cuneiform inscriptions dating back to 4000 BC. These inscriptions speak of Anunnaki, translated as those who from heaven to earth came. These beings, said to come from the stars, were depicted as humanoid figures with advanced knowledge of astronomy, engineering, and even genetic manipulation. These tales, passed down through generations, have been interpreted by some as encounters with extraterrestrial beings. Similarly, in ancient India, the Vedas speak of vimanas, chariots that could soar through the heavens and traverse great distances in the blink of an eye. The descriptions of these vimanas, complete with their propulsion systems and weapons, bear an uncanny resemblance to modern accounts of UFO sightings. The Ancient Astronaut Theory also draws upon the enigmatic Nazca lines of Peru. These massive geoglyphs, best visible from the sky, have baffled researchers for decades. The precision of the lines and their complex designs, some resembling modern runways, have led to speculations about their purpose. Could they have been markers or guides for some ancient, high-flying visitors? While this theory has gained popularity, it has also attracted much skepticism. The political climate during the mid-20th century, characterized by the Cold War and the space race, was riddled with secrecy and fear. Any claim of extraterrestrial contact was met with either outright dismissal or intense scrutiny. In such an environment, the Ancient Astronaut Theory struggled for acceptance. Despite the controversies, the proponents of the theory have continued their quest for answers. They argue that the conventional explanations for these ancient mysteries often fall short. They believe that by considering the possibility of extraterrestrial intervention, we can uncover truths about our past that have long been hidden in the shadows. But as we delve deeper into this theory, it's crucial to tread the line between skepticism and open-mindedness, as we seek to unravel the mysteries of humanity's ancient past. The answers, as they say, may be written in the stars. It's impossible to discuss the Ancient Astronaut Theory without acknowledging the key individuals and organizations who have propelled this provocative idea into the public consciousness. Among the most influential is Swiss author Erich von Däniken. His groundbreaking book, Chariots of the Gods, published in 1968, posed the daring question: did extraterrestrial beings help shape human civilization? In his work, von Däniken meticulously examined ancient texts, artifacts, and architectural wonders, presenting evidence that he argued suggested otherworldly involvement. His provocative assertions ignited a global conversation that continues to this day. Following von Däniken's lead, Zecharia Sitchin, a renowned researcher and author, focused on the ancient Sumerian civilization. Sitchin interpreted the Sumerian texts in a way that suggested the Anunnaki were not mythical beings, but flesh-and-blood extraterrestrials. His work has inspired a generation of researchers, even though mainstream academics have often challenged his translations and conclusions. The Ancient Astronaut Society, founded by von Däniken in 1973, has played a pivotal role in bringing together researchers, enthusiasts, and skeptics. The Society organizes conferences and publishes materials aimed at fostering dialogue and advancing research in the field. Its members hail from diverse backgrounds and professions, united by their shared curiosity about the potential of extraterrestrial influence on human history. More recently, the History Channel's series Ancient Aliens has brought the theory to a broader audience. The show explores ancient myths, archaeological sites, and unexplained phenomena, suggesting possible connections to extraterrestrial encounters. Its blend of expert interviews, stunning visuals, and thought-provoking commentary has made it a cultural phenomenon, sparking renewed interest in the Ancient Astronaut Theory. At the heart of these individuals and organizations is a shared desire to challenge the conventional understanding of human history. They question the accepted narratives, pushing the boundaries of what we consider possible. Their work, controversial though it may be, invites us to look at our past in a new light, to reconsider the origins of our knowledge, technology, and culture. It asks us to ponder the tantalizing possibility: what if we are not alone in the universe? What if our ancestors were guided by visitors from the stars? The exploration of these questions leads us further into the enigma of the Ancient Astronaut Theory. While the Ancient Astronaut Theory was slowly gaining ground, a series of events, discoveries, and leaks added fuel to the fire, propelling the theory into the public consciousness. The first significant event occurred in 1947 with the mysterious incident near Roswell, New Mexico. The U.S. military claimed they had recovered a crashed weather balloon, but whispers of a downed extraterrestrial craft began to circulate. Some even suggested that the technology recovered from Roswell was reverse-engineered, leading to leaps in our scientific understanding. Around the same time, the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, containing ancient Jewish texts that have been interpreted by some as describing extraterrestrial encounters. The Book of Enoch, for instance, tells of beings from the sky who provided advanced knowledge to humanity. These beings, called the Watchers, were described as falling from the heavens, a phrase some have interpreted as a metaphor for coming from outer space. In the late 1950s, mysterious stone structures were discovered in the Sahara Desert. Known as the Nabta Playa, these complex structures were found to align with the stars, raising questions about how a society that existed thousands of years ago could have such advanced astronomical knowledge. Fast forward to 1995, when the so-called Santilli footage was released, purporting to show an autopsy of an alien being recovered from the Roswell crash. While the veracity of this film has been widely debated, it rekindled interest in the possibility of a government cover-up of extraterrestrial contact. Then, in the early 2000s, a series of whistleblowers emerged, claiming to have worked on secret government projects involving extraterrestrial technology. Among them was Bob Lazar, who claimed to have worked at a site called S4, near the infamous Area 51, on the reverse engineering of an alien spacecraft. These events, among others, have contributed to a growing public interest in the Ancient Astronaut Theory. They have sparked numerous investigations, debates, and controversies, continuously pushing the boundaries of our understanding of human history. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, we must remain open to all possibilities, for the answers we seek may lie far beyond the confines of our earthly perspective. In the face of mounting evidence and public interest, it's reasonable to question why the Ancient Astronaut Theory remains on the fringes of accepted scientific discourse. The answer, some suggest, lies not in the lack of evidence, but in concerted efforts by powerful entities to suppress, control, and manipulate the narrative. Consider the case of the Majestic 12, an alleged secret committee of scientists, military leaders, and government officials formed in 1947 by an executive order from U.S. President Harry S. Truman. This group, according to declassified documents, was tasked with recovering and investigating alien spacecraft. However, the legitimacy of these documents has been fiercely debated, with some claiming they are elaborate hoaxes, while others maintain they are proof of a government cover-up. Private corporations, too, have been implicated in these alleged suppression efforts. In the 1980s, Paul Benowitz, an electronics specialist and UFO researcher, claimed to have intercepted electronic communications from alien spacecraft near Kirtland Air Force Base. However, it is suggested that the information he received was manipulated by a private military contractor, leading him to misinformation and, eventually, to mental breakdown. Institutional suppression is another facet of this complex puzzle. In 1968, the U.S. Air Force commissioned the University of Colorado to conduct an investigation into UFO sightings, known as the Condon Committee. Their final report concluded that further study of UFOs was unlikely to be scientifically useful, effectively stunting official research into the phenomenon for years to come. Critics argue that the committee was biased, designed to publicly debunk UFO phenomena rather than investigate them with an open mind. Historically, those who have come forward with claims of extraterrestrial encounters have been met with ridicule, professional discredit, or worse. Astronaut Gordon Cooper, who publicly stated his belief in extraterrestrial life and claimed to have had multiple UFO sightings, was met with official denial and subtle discrediting of his claims by NASA. These instances, among many others, paint a picture of a landscape where information is tightly controlled, where those who step out of line are silenced or discredited, and where the narrative is carefully manipulated. It suggests that the journey to unravel the mysteries of our past, and possibly our future, is not only a quest for truth, but also a struggle against the forces that would keep that truth hidden. Among the many voices striving to bring these hidden truths to light, few have been as persistent and influential as investigative journalist and author Leslie Kean. Kean, known for her rigorous adherence to journalistic standards, has been tirelessly reporting on UFO sightings and government cover-ups for over 2 decades. Her work has been met with resistance at every turn, with attempts made to discredit her findings and belittle her dedication to the subject. Yet, she continues to persevere, seeking answers in the face of adversity. Another prominent figure in this saga is Dr. Edgar Mitchell, the sixth man to walk on the moon. Following his retirement from NASA, Mitchell became an outspoken advocate for the declassification of UFO information. His assertions that otherworldly beings are real and have been visiting Earth for some time were met with considerable pushback. Mitchell's reputation was targeted, and he was often dismissed as a conspiracy theorist. Despite this, he remained an unflappable advocate for transparency until his death in 2016. The path of a whistleblower is fraught with risk, a fact exemplified by the case of Bob Lazar. A physicist, Lazar claimed to have worked at a secret site near Area 51, reverse engineering alien technology. His assertions were met with hostility from authorities, leading to alleged threats against his life and the lives of his family. Lazar's academic credentials were also called into question, with institutions he claimed to have attended denying his enrollment. Despite the potential ramifications, Lazar continues to share his story, maintaining that the public has a right to know about extraterrestrial technology. Equally noteworthy is the case of Gary McKinnon, a British hacker who gained unauthorized access to 97 United States military and NASA computers over a 13-month period from 2001 to 2002. McKinnon claimed he was searching for evidence of free energy suppression and a cover-up of UFO activity and other technologies potentially useful to the public. The U.S. sought to extradite McKinnon for his crimes, but ultimately, he stayed in the UK due to health issues. Despite the legal and personal consequences he faced, McKinnon's actions highlight the lengths some are willing to go to expose the truth. These individuals, and others like them, exemplify the determination of those seeking to expose the truth about extraterrestrial involvement in human civilization. They challenge the status quo, braving ridicule, and risking personal and professional ruin. Their stories serve as a testament to the lengths that some will go to, battling the power structures that seek to keep us in the dark. Their belief that the public has a right to know the truth drives them forward, pushing the boundaries of what is accepted in the relentless pursuit of disclosure. Declassified documents and whistleblower testimonies form the backbone of the Ancient Astronaut Theory, but there's more. Archaeological and historical evidence, often overlooked or dismissed by mainstream academia, add further layers to this intriguing narrative. One of the most famous instances is the Piri Reis map, created by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer of the same name in 1513. The map appears to represent the coastline of Antarctica free of ice, a geological state that hasn't existed for at least 6,000 years. If true, it suggests a civilization with advanced cartography and seafaring capabilities existed long before our current understanding of history allows. The anomalies embedded in ancient structures further fuel the debate. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, is aligned with an incredible degree of precision to the cardinal points of the compass, a feat that would require understanding and technology considered beyond the reach of the ancient Egyptians. Similarly, the megaliths at Baalbek, Lebanon, each weighing approximately 800 tons and moved from quarries miles away, present an insurmountable challenge to conventional explanations. In South America, the Nazca lines, massive geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, can only be fully appreciated from high above. This begs the question: for whom were the Nazca people creating these enormous works of art? The precision and scale of these glyphs suggest a technology or understanding that seems incongruous with our current interpretation of Nazca culture. Similarly, the Sumerian civilization, considered the cradle of civilization, left behind cuneiform tablets that speak of Anunnaki, gods from the heavens who descended to earth and bestowed knowledge upon humans. These accounts, coupled with their sophisticated understanding of astronomy, add fuel to the argument that advanced extraterrestrial beings influenced ancient Sumer. These evidences, while compelling, are often dismissed by mainstream scholars as misinterpretations, coincidence, or primitive attempts to understand natural phenomena. Yet, they continue to spark curiosity and fuel the ongoing debate about the potential extraterrestrial influence on human civilization. Despite the skepticism these ideas often face, they persist, suggesting that perhaps they hold a kernel of truth that has yet to be fully understood. The question remains, were we alone in shaping the course of human history, or did we have a little help from our friends in the stars? As these theories of ancient astronauts began to gain traction, society responded in a myriad of ways. The public was, and remains, divided on the subject. Some view the hypothesis as a fascinating alternative that could explain many of the unanswered questions about our past. These individuals argue that it is a testament to the possibility of the unexplored and the unexplained. They eagerly delve into the mysteries, combing through ancient texts and scrutinizing archaeological findings for potential signs of extraterrestrial influence. On the other end of the spectrum, there are those who reject the idea outright, dismissing it as pseudoscience or the product of overly active imaginations. Critics argue that proponents of the ancient astronaut theory are guilty of cherry-picking evidence and discounting the ingenuity and resourcefulness of ancient human cultures. They contend that these theories can often veer into the realm of cultural diminishment, robbing ancient societies of their due credit for remarkable achievements. The media, too, has played a significant role in shaping public perception. Television shows, films, and books have popularized the ancient astronaut theory, presenting it to a global audience. Programs like Ancient Aliens have captivated viewers with their exploration of these theories, weaving intriguing narratives that question conventional historical accounts. However, the media's portrayal has not come without its controversies. Critics argue that these platforms often eschew rigorous academic scrutiny in favor of sensationalism, fostering misinformation. They contend that these depictions can mislead the public and undermine trust in established historical and scientific research. Despite the controversies and denials, the ancient astronaut theory has proven enduring. Perhaps this is because it speaks to something deep within the human psyche, a universal curiosity and longing to understand our place in the cosmos. It challenges us to reassess our perceptions, to question accepted truths, and to open our minds to extraordinary possibilities. While the idea of extraterrestrial intervention in human history may be disputed, it has undeniably made an impact on our culture, sparking debates, inspiring works of fiction, and pushing the boundaries of our collective imagination. Whether a mere product of speculative conjecture or a profound insight into our past, the ancient astronaut theory continues to provoke thought, challenge convention, and stir the pot of intellectual inquiry. As we sift through the evidence and arguments, one thing is certain: the conversation is far from over. The legacy of the ancient astronaut theory persists and continues to influence modern times. It permeates popular culture, politics, and even our technological aspirations, leaving an indelible mark on the human psyche. In popular culture, the theory has found fertile ground in the realm of science fiction. Books, films, and television series often feature advanced alien civilizations offering critical assistance to humanity, or ancient, powerful beings who have left behind artifacts or structures that modern man struggles to comprehend. The allure of these narratives lies in the possibility of our own species being the recipients of such aid, casting humanity in the role of the student, learning from these cosmic mentors. The theory has also found its way into our political discourse. It has been used to fuel nationalistic narratives, with proponents claiming that their nation or culture was the recipient of this extraterrestrial aid, thus asserting superiority or divine favor. The theory becomes a tool, a means to explain greatness, to claim exceptionalism, and to establish a sense of historical destiny. Perhaps most intriguingly, the ancient astronaut theory has influenced our technological trajectory. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is a clear example. This decades-long global effort to detect signals from alien civilizations is based, in part, on the premise that if advanced civilizations did once visit Earth, they could still be out there, waiting to be discovered. Even our quest for space exploration and colonization could be seen as a direct response to the Ancient Astronaut Theory. It fuels our collective imagination, propelling us towards the stars in search of our celestial benefactors, or perhaps to become benefactors ourselves to other, less developed civilizations. The theory has also challenged us to rethink our approach to archaeology and history. It encourages us to keep an open mind, to question accepted truths, and to look beyond the obvious in our quest for knowledge. It pushes us to consider alternate explanations, to acknowledge the presence of mystery, and to accept that there may be aspects of our past that are yet to be fully understood. In essence, the Ancient Astronaut Theory, despite its controversies, has become a catalyst for progress. It has spurred us on, encouraging us to reach for the stars, to unlock the secrets of our past, and to strive for a greater understanding of our place in the universe. Whether a product of factual reality or imaginative speculation, its influence on our culture and civilization cannot be denied. Yet, like any theory that ventures into the unknown, the Ancient Astronaut Theory is fraught with unanswered questions. Who were these extraterrestrial beings? Why did they come to Earth? How did they influence our ancestors? And most importantly, are they still out there, somewhere in the vast expanse of the cosmos, watching over us? Or perhaps have they long since forgotten us, leaving us to navigate the mysteries of our existence alone? These questions linger, cloaked in obscurity, teasing the curious and the daring. Each unanswered query is a beacon in the darkness, leading us further into the labyrinthine enigma of our past. Each silence echoes with the possibility of hidden truths, waiting to be unearthed. The inherent secrecy and uncertainty surrounding the Ancient Astronaut Theory serve to keep the narrative alive, its flame flickering in the minds of those who dare to question, to explore, to dream. For those enticed by the unknown, the mystery is not a deterrent, but a call to adventure, a summons to journey into the uncharted frontiers of human understanding. The Ancient Astronaut Theory, like the enigmatic monoliths and perplexing artifacts it seeks to explain, stands as a testament to the enduring human spirit of inquiry and exploration. It represents our relentless pursuit of knowledge, our insatiable curiosity, and our boundless imagination. It reflects our innate desire to seek out the extraordinary, to delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, and to grapple with the profound questions of our existence. Whether or not the Ancient Astronaut Theory holds the key to unlocking the secrets of our past is yet to be determined. The evidence, while captivating, remains inconclusive. The narrative, while compelling, is fraught with uncertainty. The truth, while elusive, continues to beckon from the shadows, inviting us to step into the unknown and unearth the hidden chapters of our story. In the end, the Ancient Astronaut Theory is more than just a quest for extraterrestrial intervention in our past. It is a journey of discovery, a voyage into the depths of our collective memory, and a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. It is a reminder that while we may have come far, the journey is far from over. There are still secrets to uncover, mysteries to solve, and truths to reveal. And as long as there are questions that remain unanswered, the story of the ancient astronauts will continue to captivate us, to inspire us, and to propel us forward into the vast, uncharted territory of the cosmos. Thanks for listening. This has been The Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.